The threat of a nuclear attack has scarcely been so prevalent in modern history, as Russia's war in Ukraine rages on and Putin issues threats to the West. As New York City releases a chilling video showing people what to do in the event of an attack, Express.co.uk delves into what the UK has prepared for such an event. Last week, officials in New York released a video instructing the people of the city on how to respond during a nuclear attack. The New York City Emergency Management Department's public service announcement, titled Nuclear Preparedness PSA, told citizens, while the likelihood of a nuclear weapon incident occurring in, near NYC is very low, it is important New Yorkers know the steps to stay safe. People are instructed to get inside, stay inside and then stay tuned by following the news. It also says that anyone who was outside during a nuclear blast should immediately remove and dispose of their clothing before showering themselves. The threat of a nuclear conflict remains very low, but Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the subsequent rise in tensions have increased concern. The UK has had its own plan for a nuclear strike for many years. Every Prime Minister that walks into Number 10 writes letters of last resort, 4 identically worded handwritten letters to the commanding officers of the 4 British ballistic missile submarines. The letters instruct the military on what action it should take if the British government is destroyed in an attack. If the Prime Minister is killed or incapacitated, the letters would be opened by the commander of the Trident submarine, who would have to assume that the Prime Minister was no longer in a position to take live command of the situation. The options are said to include the orders, put yourself under the command of the US, if it is still there, go to Australia, retaliate, or use your own judgment. In the event that the orders are carried out, the action taken could be the last official act of the UK. If the letters are not used during the term of the Prime Minister who wrote them, they are destroyed unopened after that person leaves office, so that their content remains unknown to anyone except the issuer. The historian and now peer Lord Hennessy told The Guardian in 2016, "The nuclear bit shakes them all. Then you realize you are Prime Minister, at a deeper level." Tony Blair, when asked to write and sign the letter, immediately went white, onlookers have claimed. James Callaghan, Prime Minister of the UK from 1976 to 1979, is said to have authorised retaliation. When John Major had to make the decision, he cancelled a weekend at Chequers and went home to Huntingdon. Last month, experts wrote a report urging the UK government to launch public information campaigns about nuclear attacks. Defence Select Committee Chair Tobias Ellwood MP, who lost the party whip this week amid ongoing tensions with the outgoing Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, also previously backed the idea, saying the war in Ukraine should provoke the UK to prepare its citizens for the worst-case scenario. He said, perhaps, with the war in Ukraine and Russian troops attacking nuclear power stations and Putin threatening nuclear attack, it is timely to review our resilience to nuclear accidents and attacks. Dr. Arnab Basu, CEO of Kromek Group, one of the co-authors of the report, said, the consequences as a result of events outlined in this white paper are unthinkable. While we are all becoming acutely aware of the burgeoning risk, the general population is not well briefed on what to do if the worst were to happen. Only by taking action now on preemptive preparedness we can be resilient and continue to maintain the UK's position as a global leader in nuclear safety as the world turns increasingly to it for decarbonisation beyond this current threat.